The World Rallycross Championship. Hey folks, welcome to this video. I'm going to briefly talk about WorldRX, and this is a bit of a piece to camera, it's not scripted, so that brief bit might end up going on a lot longer. This is my third time trying to do it. I've been interrupted by my phone timer both times because I'm also trying to make dinner whilst recording a video. But what can we say about the World Rallycross Championship? I think that it was wonderful to watch. I hope it comes back in 2028. But I also think that fans are too quick to blame Electric for things going wrong. I personally believe that the two big things that defined WorldRX in terms of its decline were going behind a paywall, the Rally TV platform that wasn't fully integrated with WRC at that point. Even for someone like myself, who was WRC Plus subscriber or an All Live subscriber, I didn't get to watch it because Rally TV was a separate subscription. And I think the second thing was what happened over the past 12 months. The bold calendar that it never was, the promoter that was never found, the FIA deciding to take it on themselves, and not being able to run a feasible solution. I wished it was going to work out. I wished that we were going to see something fantastic, and we did have a good season, but not one with a lot of competitors. One where the finale had to include the Euro cars that didn't score any points. I mean, when you look at it, they go, "Oh, look, we had a record number of entries." What was it in the end? They claimed that there were 21 entries or something like that. The official classification show 14 final classification, or 19 down to 14. But in the end, yeah, there wasn't too much to say about it. And that was the shame. Now, the reason why I'm so critical about this season is I don't think the FIA ran it as well as it could have. The EOT, the way they tried to do BOP, was flawed, to say the least. It was one category against the other category. It was ICE versus EV. So when Lasada came around and they harmed the ICE's potential, it meant the independent drivers really struggled. It meant the KMS in particular also struggled. But then KMS switched across to the EV. And then they just dominated. And that was the problem, was KMS were the best as a squad in both categories. So choosing to go, okay, we're going to split down these two categories. Hansen and Volvo CE dealer team couldn't switch across to ICE. And if you did that, and then all of a sudden they were quicker, and you decided to hamper the EVs, it would look like it was just designed to be an anti-Christopherson measure. I don't know where it's going to look at, but hopefully it comes back for 28, because we didn't care so much about domination. There are 121 WorldRX events. Christopherson won 48 of them. He didn't compete in all 121. He missed a season, which takes it down to 108. Then he missed another bunch of them. He won nearly half of the events he competed in, though. He finished on the podium in over half of all WorldRX events. He had one less win than Timmy Hansen had podiums, and Hansen competed in pretty much every single WorldRX event. I think the thing is, the FIA needs to learn from this. Because the Rally X series, from what I've seen, has been able to be quite successful with a modest set of aims, at least in comparison to, a world championship. Now, Rallycross is a popular format. The main reason why I want the FIA to learn from this is not so that WorldRX comes back in 2028 better than ever. It's because I'm worried about the WRC in 2027. We don't know if there's going to be a promoter for the WRC by then. We don't know what the rules are going to look like. We don't know who would compete under that rule set. Toyota have committed themselves to a 27 car, but Hyundai and Ford have said, we'll probably do a Rally 2 car. At which point, yeah, we had 12 seasons of WorldRX. About over 50 of the WRC. Not like FIA World Championships haven't gone before. Look at WTCC, whichever time you're talking about. Which sounds weird to say, but is true. But when it comes to things that are stables of international motorsport, it's sad to ever see them go. Thanks, WorldRX. I know it was meant to be our final event today. I hope to see you around. I hope I see you around more. Till then, bye for now.